And would it be a live video if we didn't start with an awkward dance to make it okay? This isn't weird.
Okay. All right. Cheers to episode 3. Everybody, please log on to your computers. You will be now being notified that the recap is beginning.
Oh, sorry, why am I singing everything?
Okay, because it is an episode that needs to be recapped in song and musical. But episode 3, guys, was it the best episode ever? Possibly.
It was really good.
Dramatic?
Definitely.
I mean, if y'all didn't watch it, we're going to have some spoilers about the drama that took place. So if you haven't seen episode 3 and you don't want to, and you just want to know what happened, like John said, he's like, I just want to know what happened. I'm like, then watch the recap and we'll tell you.
Yeah.
So,
all the important stuff anyways. We have all the important stuff.
Okay, we're just going to jump right in. And it was group date.
Yes. The first, girl, episode 3.
Episode 3.
Calm down, Chelsea. Okay.
Yes.
Group date. And they went to the spa.
They spotted up. You ready? Let's spot up. We like to bring props and gimmicks because you like it.
Don't the best people who do videos have props and gimmicks?
You like it.
These are really comfortable, actually.
All right, I'm in the zone. I'm in my element.
Can I tie mine real quick?
Okay.
It'll help me.
Is anyone else feeling in their element? Like a surgeon, if you will. Wink, wink to Mr. Kimball. Kimball now. Tag on. Tags on. Brand new spa. Okay. Nobody's on yet, so we're just talking. Excellent. Okay, so we had a spa, and can I tell you, it was kind of awkward. It was like, I'm gonna invite these semi-friends, and I want you to rub on them half naked while they like bare their shoulders.
That's not weird at all.
I want the men I'm dating to give these other women real sensual massages.
I don't remember who said it, but she was like, I want to see that they're paying attention to us, but I really want to see that they're paying attention to Becca.
Right? Well,
because in a room full of ladies and you're massaging feet, you're really looking over at your girl like,
hey, I'm massaging her, but I'm looking at you.
Yeah, you know.
It was weird. I was like, this was all set up so that Colton and Tia.
Oh, of course.
The Colton and Tia moment. So he was shocked.
Can we talk about when he first walked in? She looked at him and she was like she wanted to see him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, and Becca was like, Tia, so Colton's going to be here today. Are you okay with it?
Like, is it going to be awkward for you?
And she's like, no, it's fine. She's like, okay, let's go. And this literally, did y'all see this? This was literally Tia. All the other girls stood up to go, and Tia goes, and like gulped down her whole mimosa.
She wanted to see him, though. She wanted to see him.
She was a little nervous. Dang it.
So did Tia.
Okay. And so Colton and Tia had their moment, but then, guys, Becca and Tia had their moment.
But they needed their moment. And Becca was kind of, I thought it was interesting, side note, that they waited until like, it looked like midway or a little when the date was over. It's like, why not have that conversation right away?
They should have had it before.
I think it made it
but they
more
wanted
awkward.
to, I think Becca wanted to see did it like re-spark the flames for Tia and Colton? So maybe she wanted to see before she jumped in. But y'all saw and heard the conversation. Yeah. But what y'all didn't see and hear was the conversation.
Like what really happened. And that's this is what we're here for, because we're here to help you read between the lines.
Right.
You know?
Well, if you don't know what happens without us. Mm-hmm. I mean, we're the Bachelor experts. So
you know what happened in the scene, but here's what we feel was the actual conversation. So just get into...
So I'm Becca.
Character. And I'm Tia. That was like Tia. That was really bad. But I'm Tia. Tia. I'm Tia.
That's so sweet. You're the sweetest Southern belle. Okay, so I'm Becca. Yeah. And can I talk to you for a moment? Can we can we step around the corner?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, well, I just wanted to check in with like how you're feeling. Mainly because I'm the Bachelorette and you're not. Mm-hmm. So how are you feeling about that?
I mean, I was nervous to see Colton today, and I was fine. And we were together for like a minute. But he broke up with me to go on to The Bachelorette.
Yeah, but you don't think he thought it was gonna be you, right?
I mean, I can't say that I didn't think it was gonna be me. But now when I found out it wasn't me and Colton went on anyways, like I wasn't upset about it. I mean, we had our moment.
But like he's over you, or do you think like he's into me?
You know, I want to say, like, I hope he's here for the right reasons. Like, I want that for you. I know we were a thing and we were together first, but he's here for you now. I want him to be.
I guess time will tell, but at the end of the day, I get to date like 27 guys, and you don't really have anyone. So, oh my God, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know what? I love you, so it's
you
okay.
too.
But I love you.
Like, I haven't talked to you in 3 months. I didn't even know you were dating anyone.
Well, that was January. This is May.
I love you so much.
It happens. It changed. I love you.
You're welcome. So now y'all know what really happened.
So that was our first reenactment. I think that was really good.
We did pretty good for a reenactment. Okay, so now we know that Tia was desperate for the Bachelorette.
Yeah, and she didn't get it, and she's butthurt. That's fine.
That's fine. And then, basically then we moved on to like the cocktail part of the group date. Yes. And that is where we got to see David, team model versus
team chicken.
Yeah. So we want to know, there's the post for you to find where you get to vote, team model versus team chicken. But let's just break down what happened. Okay. So evidently David and Tinder, 4,000 matches? I don't even know how Tinder works, but that's a lot.
I've like all day.
I just like sitting there swiping all day. Yes, yes, yes. So, and then my favorite part was like David so it was like, you're 1 for 1? So that's like 1 for 1. That's
like really, but he looked thoughtful.
That's
like he's being very
100%.
Jordan owned it. Yeah.
I've never been 100% at anything in my life.
I'm not even 100% sure we know what we're doing right now.
But I'm 100% the inner chicken in me is in love with Becca. Anyway, in case y'all can't tell, I'm team model.
I was team chicken until tonight.
Yeah. He was pushing it. Like, I felt like he was like...
He was being kind of mean.
He's stirring.
Being nasty.
And then
being nasty.
Who has... Oh, thanks, House. Who has anyone ever gotten... like ahead actually by like talking bad about another contestant? I don't think that's ever been successful for anyone. And in fact, never a good strategy.
No, and in fact actually made a lot of similarities, I guess, between Corinne and Taylor and David and Jordan. Yes. Even just down to Jordan just saying he's not, emotional intelligence. He's not very intelligent.
Emotional intelligence came
that
back
was
up.
A big deal. And I was like, okay, I'm getting a lot of
the same
deja vu.
The same vibe.
Over and over again.
Yeah, no, I definitely felt that. I feel like we met Jordan again and got to see a little bit of his, Jordan knows best. He's so insightful. He knows women. He knows men.
He knows pampering.
He knows spas.
Yeah, he knows how to dress.
Basically, let's just... Kimball Quote Book.
That was good.
Episode 3. Okay.
This is my favorite.
All right. What did we learn? What did we learn from Kimball this week? Jordy. He's so ready for mini Jordies. Okay. First of all, Jordan is always in his element.
Yes, always.
He's like, I'm always in my element. I don't have to be at the spa, girl. It's just dating. Dating in general is my element. And then this part, this is really not Jordan, but he goes, they were talking about who's going to get the rose. And he goes, I think Nick is betting on me. Who's Nick? Is there a contestant named Nick?
When he pointed at somebody, and I was like,
I don't even know who Nick is. Is Nick his imaginary friend who's betting on him? Or is that
he's like a sound guy, like
the bipolar guy? I don't know. Nick's betting on him, so that's good.
He has to listen to him all day.
My favorite part is he like had some really good lines. He goes, I've totally moved into David's head. I should be paying rent to that guy. You know, my feet are rested up on his porch. I refuse to answer his questions, not because I don't comprehend what he's saying. If I answer my competitor's questions, then I'm taking him seriously. Women like something worth catching.
Like chlamydia. Like herpes.
Nice. I had to slap her for that. That's so good. And then he finally gets to see Becca. Okay, first of all, let's talk about David tattles to Becca.
Well, and he did it in the most tattletale way. And like, I don't like to throw people under the bus.
Regina from Mean Girls, broken neck. I mean, it was hard.
She looked at them.
She's like, no, I'm under the bus.
Yeah.
And then reversed.
Twice.
But my favorite part is Becca comes out and is like, 4,000 matches.
And at first he was like, well, no, but then he was like, yeah.
And then he goes like to talk to her, and like this was literally like the hug was like,
her face looked 10 kinds of annoyed.
She was like, I don't want to hug you.
I don't want to hug you. I don't blame her.
But he comes to her and goes like, I know it's hard being with like a male model. I mean, it's tough. Like, genuinely, I can't find anyone. And she's like, what are you like as a partner? And he's like, I literally do everything. I'll cook, I'll clean.
Let's say the best part.
I'm a golden retriever.
He's a golden retriever.
He's like, I can be a boyfriend and have a total girls' day.
But in a manly way.
Jordy, I love him so much. And then he comes out to confront David, and he says the B word a little bit.
But we won't stay on live.
Because we're live.
But we know what he said.
You guys know what he did. And then he's like, David, your perception is your reality. And your reality is not the same reality as my reality and perception. And David's like, oh, what? What? And then he goes, I'm a Wilhelmina model. I don't think you even know what that means. If you want to wreck my image, you'll never succeed. You know why? Because my image is me. Attached to me is professionality. It's my face.
That was my favorite.
So I just love him. And then at the end, he leaves us with this karma.
Me feeling some type of way.
Karma is karma.
Yeah.
I feel like if there was like some foreshadowing music that we could like put in here.
That was almost the Wheel of Fortune. No.
What does foreshadowing music sound like?
Or we could do his shark music, because he's a shark.
Oh, it is crazy. That would have been perfect. Anyway, he leaves us with this idea that karma is karma. And then the next thing we know,
it gets serious.
There was an incident.
There was an accident.
With like a little bit of blood on a towel.
It led me to wonder, the most important, is David a witch? Because he said, people who cross me get hurt.
Oh, Jordan. Yeah, Jordan was like, people
Did
who
I say
cross
David?
Me, yeah.
I meant Jordan.
And then
Jordan
he was like,
witch?
karma is karma. And then the next thing we know, David looks like he was attacked by a bear.
Well, and we don't see his face yet. That's next epi.
And it was even blurred. And
it was blurred because it's going to be good. But they said when he walked in, he looked like he got like...
That's awesome. Also, I love Lincoln's dramatics. I mean, Lincoln was like, don't die, David. Is he going to live?
I was dying watching the guys try not to die while they were listening to David and Jordan go back and forth.
Oh, yes. Oh, that was the best part. The whole
when
episode.
they were like drinking and like...
Oh, Willis was like...
Sam was pretending not to watch. He was working and sitting behind me on his laptop, and he would just bust out laughing. And I'm like, this is good stuff. Good. You don't know what you're missing.
I don't even know. The producers turned someone falling off the bed into the most dramatic season ever.
When I didn't know what was happening, I literally thought somebody got beat up.
They did so good.
But then Chris Harrison even goes to Becca, and he's like, there was an incident.
There was an incident.
And she's like, who did this to him? Well, he fell out of bed.
I feel like Becca was like, okay.
She literally even went, what?
And she even goes, maybe we should make up a different story for you to tell people. And, okay, first of all, nurse points. Nurse iCarly coming at you here. They were like, there's blood everywhere. And there was like a towel with like maybe a spot from like a little bloody nose.
There was a smudge too.
Yeah.
There was a little
and then there was like a little
floor.
smudge on the floor. And then they're like, he's in intensive care. And I was like, is he? Like, their hospital there doesn't have enough going on. Like, they're not trying to like save intensive care for truly intensive care.
There would be a lot of people falling out of beds that night, maybe.
Maybe, I don't know, but it was good. And karma is karma. So
says Jordan.
So says Jordan. It was legit, you guys. Okay, then next, we caught all of it. Oh, my favorite part. I have tons of favorite parts. I'm like, that's my favorite part.
Yeah,
is when Jordan, and this is when I became team model. Like this moment right here, he's putting on the bed rail guard and says, "Chicken can't fly. Chicken can't fly."
But then I thought, did he loosen those? Ooh. That was just my consideration.
The rail guard. Anyway, that was funny. I was like, I'm on Team Jordan now. Team model all the way. That rail guard.
He's the best things he says.
He's the best. So, okay, then we went to Chris's date.
I thought it was boring. It was fine.
It was so boring.
It was fine. He opened up, which was nice.
Whatever. But I have to share with y'all this. So at first I was like, why am I scared of Chris? Why does Chris give me the EBGBs? Because Chris is this guy.
He's that guy from Friends.
From Friends. He's Crazy Eddie, the roommate Crazy Eddie. Did y'all see that? I mean, he's not really. I don't know who this is. Maybe it is him. I was like, oh my God, now I know why. Like, there was just something about him. I'm like, I don't trust him.
I said, he skeezes me out.
Yeah.
I never made that connection.
Crazy
That's
Eddie.
amazing. The lengths that you go to, though,
Crazy Eddie is here with us. And it's Chris. He changed his name, which Crazy Eddie would do that.
Crazy Eddie.
Totally would do that. Trying to find Chandler. Okay, so we don't even need to talk about Chris today. It's boring.
No,
whatever. He got the rose somehow, but whatever.
I think because if he didn't open up, he wouldn't have.
We won't see him too much longer, but he was cute. He's great. Crazy Eddie, you're great.
Jason. Do you like Jason?
Actually, I made a note that, like, Jason, first of all, she forgot his name.
Yes, and she tried to chalk it up to, I just have such a crush on you. I totally like it.
I think that worked for Jason's favor because if she hadn't forgotten his name, like, she suddenly was like having to like
pursue him a little bit more.
Pursue him, which never happens in The Bachelorette. Yeah, like, you don't get that. And she was like, I have a crush on you. I just don't know your name. But, you know, totally.
Yeah. When he was trying to give it to her, too, because they're supposed to. And he was like, oh, it's because you the Colton thing.
But he reminds me of Kendall. Like, you know how Kendall was the character that, like, these are, like, real people, but, real people. Kendall was the person that people would, like, talk to and share. I feel like everybody's using Jason as, like, the listener. He's an active listener.
He is. Well, and when he was giving Colton advice or, like, talking to him or whatever, it felt sincere.
Yeah, I was like, you're like,
I'm not mad at you.
You kind of aren't. I don't think he'll be around very long.
No.
She don't know your name, but you seem nice. Yeah. So, okay, so we got Jason and then the football date.
No, we gotta change outfits for this one.
I know you guys are living for this.
Change seats.
Cheers.
Because we take football very seriously.
That looks so good.
I feel like it looks
because we're not just playing for pride, as Lincoln says. We're playing for your hearts.
So let's break this date down. First of all, I've never been so interested in football my entire life.
Right. Also, it was like the girls' league, the Legends. I've never heard of that.
They were bosses.
They were hot.
I thought you were going to say hot. And I was like, yes, they were.
But they were hot.
They were amazing.
I'm surprised the men weren't just like, bye, Becca.
Yeah.
I could get this football player here.
I bet they were watching her get help, like jumping on the thing, and they were like, you person.
You. First of all, I think I did mine at like angles, like tribal.
Mine's like really long on this side.
I think I'm like putting it on like cat whiskers.
You're ready for like the
Lion King. Okay.
This is why you watch.
I've never put on black, but I feel like it helps with the white light. Okay. First, I'd like to make a note that Lincoln was cheating again. Did you see that? The leg overs move? Yes. And Becca called him out. She's like, whoa, come back and repeat that. But that's now the second time we've caught this little cheater.
And if you're going to do it in these scenarios, you're probably
and now he's starting like a rhythm.
Well, it's becoming more open too.
Yeah.
Like he was like, oh, nobody's gonna call me out on this.
Yeah. But she did. She made him repeat it.
I'm glad she did.
But I was like, Lincoln.
I wonder if she's like on the up and up with him. Like she like watching him.
I'm wondering how long he's gonna stay now.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then the football, there were some people that I was like, I didn't even know you were on here still.
That always happens.
I was like, who is this long blonde hair guy?
What did Lincoln say? He was like, I thought at first she was like, oh, hey, you're hot. Oh, wait,
Leo, our stuntman Leo, who also has long hair. So it was like kind of not fair. But he was like, I was like, who's this hot girl? Oh.
His hair really did look like nice and cascadey.
And then, except after football, it was super sweaty.
Yeah, he reminds me of the guy from Beauty and the Beast once he's not a beast anymore.
Yeah.
And he's like,
that's a prince's name. Prince
Beast. Prince Beast.
Prince Beast. Blake was there. I think he was a little bit jelly, which but they all say that. They're all like, this is hard on me.
Well, he's like, I'm not the jealous type usually.
He was struggling. Blake was struggling, but he won me over. He's still winning me over.
I still like him.
Let's see, any other big things happened really? Clay.
First, can we talk about how boss Clay was on the football field?
He was amazing.
Oh my gosh.
He turned from goober to like stud muffin.
Yeah.
Like,
hey.
Teddy bear,
grizzly bear.
Oh yeah.
Like he was.
I don't think he says that though.
Because he doesn't have to.
Oh,
his body
he
said
did
it.
So good. He was in his game.
But like, wasn't it ironic that he breaks his arm or his wrist on The Bachelorette, but not in his football career?
I know, I felt really bad for him. I was like, his teammates were like pissed at him. They were like,
"Come on,
what are you doing, hurting yourself off season?" And something
but he did so good. He impressed me. He won over Becca. Liked him more.
Yeah,
because I feel like Becca was pseudo on the fence.
Oh no, she was into it.
She was like,
totally into
"Oh
it.
my gosh, him."
Oh man, that was rough. But I kind of am wondering like how hurt he really was. Like, no, I'm not calling him an over exaggerator, but like, I'm just a little curious.
Like in what? Like you think he was done? Like over it?
I think he just was like, I'm not really feeling this. This is my good escape. Like this is my exit route. Like,
yeah, he didn't have to think too much about it. Like he was there that night. Like, I'm probably leaving.
I'm just gonna leave. I don't know.
So on that note, we kind of gave a little bit in there.
Oh yeah,
Clay left.
Yeah, John's gonna be really sad if he's still watching because John had just said that was like his favorite. But there's already a hashtag Clay for Bachelor.
I could see that, but at the same time, I could see him getting so emotionally involved with everyone.
I don't think he can be Bachelor.
He's not material.
Goobers don't do well as Bachelor.
As Gap models. Wilhelmina Gap models.
They're like 1 in 100. Like
sometimes they get 3-year contracts. It's a big deal.
They're professional.
I don't see him as the Bachelor, but I like him. And he was like, "How am I gonna? What if I'm 3 years I retire and then I don't find the right girl?" I'm like, after this, girls are lining up.
I know.
I'll marry you.
Yeah. And he knew the connection wasn't like strong enough to stick around.
Yeah.
If it was like at the end. But so Clay said goodbye. That rose is now up for grabs.
How would you feel? It's like, well, Clay's not here, so here's a rose. I wasn't gonna give this to you, but Clay's gone.
Or do you think she's just not gonna give it out?
She has her choices.
She's just not gonna give it out.
You think?
Yeah. I think she's not gonna give it out.
I don't know. I feel like, well, you're right. Because at first I was like, well, maybe she'll give someone a second chance. But she's not like that. She's been sending them home. When she's not feeling it, she's like, bye, Felicia.
She sends them home. So who's your front runner? Talk to me.
Garrett.
I
still love Garrett.
He's a cute goober.
Yeah, but he has a charm about him.
He does. Although he did almost flash Becca when he was like, let's do this pretend tackle thing in their like one-on-one time.
Yeah.
She was like, my dress.
Yeah, in her dress, that was not. She was not wearing shorts under there.
Was it a dress or just a silver jacket? I thought it was.
Isn't that the style these days?
I thought it was like one of those flash jackets that you're like, But and I was gonna say, back at the beginning because I didn't follow the order at all. One moment, I think Colton probably did think it was Tia that was gonna be the Bachelorette for sure, and a part of me is like, well, that's okay, right? Like,
if you like her.
And then now you fall for Becca, that's okay. Like, you can have mixed feelings, right?
You're allowed to.
But here's the part that I did like. So I was laughing because he was like, yeah, no, I'm totally here for you. You're who I wanted to be Bachelorette. Sure. And she's like, oh, totally, here's the rose. But at first I was like, oh, Becca, you fell too fast for that line. But he stood up and met her on the walk back. Did you notice that?
Yes.
I like that. I was into that.
That's smart.
He got up from the couch and ran and kind of not ran, but did a little brisk walk.
Well, he needed to.
And it was like a meet in the middle and it was cute. I was like, oh, that's kind of sweet.
No, that was good. I'm glad you brought back to that. I was like, no, that's a good point.
No, I mean, it was totally not online.
But I needed to hear that.
Yeah, but basically.
I support you.
So basically, he fell out of bed, guys.
I just can't get over him going into Becca's room and being like, there was an accident.
Oh, it was so intense.
So.
It was so intense.
But not really.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Sam made a good point. I want to make this point too. If we're going back
Sam gets credit.
Sam gets credit. It's good. He knows. So when Jordan was talking, Jordy.
Mini Jordy.
When he was talking and he was saying, Becca is the goal.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, Sam was like, oh, so he's just another Tinder swipe. Like, she's like, he's not in it for marriage
and he
with
needs
her
that
or
one
relationship.
He has 100% success rate. Oh, he was when Colton got that rose.
Oh, yeah, he was bad. But he was but he was still happy. He was like, because now David doesn't get it either.
But he almost started trying to call out Colton the next day. Was kind of trying to pick at Colton.
Well, Colton's he'll come for you.
No, but Colton's not my front runner. I think somehow Blake is still going to be my front runner. Coach Blake with his Texas Tech. Stick blazer.
Salmon.
Red blazer. And then Jason. Hey, he's kind of like working his way in there. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm like a celebrity doppelganger. Does he remind you of somebody?
Wait, say his name again.
Jason.
Jason? No.
Okay, Jason. Okay, y'all might lose me on this.
You're so good at like figuring out who people look like.
This is like 90s, so it has to be our older generation crew with us today that might know this. So go back to is it 10 Things I Hate About You? Yes, it is. And the guy who's trying to get with the sister Kat.
The goobery guy. The nerdy guy.
No, not the nerdy one. The suave with the slick back hair. Somebody help us out.
I see that. What was his name?
I don't know, but y'all,
Extra
10
points.
Things I Hate About You. Isn't it 10 Things I Hate?
10 Things I Hate About You?
No.
I know, I can picture
No,
his
it's not
face.
10 Things I Hate About You. It's...
What? I know exactly what you're talking
with
about.
Melissa Joan Hart is in it, right?
Oh.
No.
Not in 10 Things I Hate About You. Tell us.
He's a celebrity. I have 2 celebrities on the show. Crazy Eddie, and then this
When
teeny
you
bopper.
pointed out the Crazy Eddie, blew my mind.
For those who missed it,
Crazy Eddie
is on The Bachelorette this year. Chandler is worried.
Also, John Blanc's Steel. When he grabbed Becca's hand,
he was like, you guys, we're all going to get time to talk to Becca. We're men of integrity. But I put on my Creed cologne tonight, so I'm stealing this show.
Take your hand.
He's like, look at my nail polish. Oh, I have your hand.
I like it too when they were all talking, they're being really serious, and then all the guys were like rubbing their head in their nail polish. It was like still pink. It totally threw me off. I loved it.
So good. It was good. Okay, so next week.
So it was a quick wrap up this evening.
Oh, did we do like crazy time? I don't know.
Let me check the time.
We're fast for you. Oh, we're awesome.
Oh, 3 minutes early.
We have like time to spare. Anyone have questions? They need your help. You need our help. We're here.
You can also always message us. Don't forget that.
Yeah. Anyway.
Thank you guys for watching and being a part of this
journey. The journey of love. The connections are strong. They're building fast. And we're winning your heart. I feel like there should be like a football chest hug.
Oh, that was weird.
Except this is live. It's breastfeeding.
We can't take this back. We can't take this back.
Cheers. All right.